So, are good superhero movies a dying trend? In my opinion, they are not. We must keep in mind that for the last 15 years, we had one of the most climactic buildups in theatrical history with the MCU that we all came to know and love, which peaked with Infinity War and Endgame, right? We had characters that we deeply admired and resonated with, and now they are out of the picture. Hence, we are now having what I call superhero fatigue, right? Not only that, but to fill the shoes of the characters we so heavily admired is a tall task. Now we have Superman with James Gunn resetting the DCU with the hopes of having a similar effect on the people, on the masses, on the audience, right? And we also have Fantastic Four kind of setting up the next stage of the MCU with there being characters we certainly do not resonate nor emotionally appeal to nearly as much as, say, Iron Man. I think time will tell if superhero movies are dead. As far as where we are currently, I do believe we are in a good place. Superman and Fantastic Four, even with the superhero fatigue that us as a fandom and audience are having, did fairly well in the box office. I do believe each one has or will surpass $500 million in the box office. I don't think that's a failure by any means. I think the problem is with the whole box office measurement is we look at the success of the Avengers films, which surpassed the billions, right? And I think that's an unfair standard to set for these movies, as again, especially Superman in this case, we are barely becoming familiar with these entities, with these characters. So to compare these stage setting films with Avengers Endgame, for example, that already had some of the most admired characters in all of fiction, I do believe is unfair and is essentially a false equivalency. So, all in all, I don't believe we are in a time where good superhero movies are dead. I just think we need to wait a little bit to really find out.